My fellow Sierra Leoneans, I speak to you on this 62nd Independence Day, first and foremost as your compatriot, a fellow child of Mama Salome, and a fellow member of the large, diverse family that is our beloved nation. Our diversity is our strength. It is what makes us a vibrant community. Our country is a richer ocean due to the many rivers flowing into her. We should all be proud of our diversity of ethnicities, cultures, religions, and political views that coexist daily in this land. We should all remain vigilant and ready to stand against those who seek to divide us and manipulate our diversity to serve their interests. I speak to you today as your fellow citizen who has sworn an oath to be on the front line to stand against elements that seek to disrupt the peaceful coexistence of our communities. The opportunity to address you today on our Independence Day for the 5th time in my capacity as the elected president of this republic is a great privilege. Addressing the nation on Independence Day also brings with it a certain responsibility. More than any other statements, a presidential speech on this day is a connection with the past and the future. Any anniversary, even our personal ones, such as birthdays and wedding anniversaries, is an occasion of reflection. Reflection on the journey traveled, reflection on the lessons learned, reflections on the opportunities to be seized, reflections on the road ahead and dreams to be achieved. On Tuesday, 25th April, in my last address to Parliament, on the occasion of the dissolution of the 5th Parliament of the Second Republic, I highlighted in detail the concrete successes of my SLPP administration since I was elected president in 2018. Today, I'd like to speak more thematically, echoing history, reflecting on where we are after 62 years of independence, and throwing the spotlight on the pathway to a future that I'm sure we all desire for ourselves, our children, and future generations. Peace, unity, and progress are my chosen themes. I certainly could have selected others. However, these three are the fulcrum upon which great nations grow and thrive. It also speaks to our national needs and aspirations. Peace. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, serving our nation as the head of state, Grand Commander of the Order of the Republic, and Commander-in-Chief of our armed forces is a responsibility I do not take lightly. When I assumed this office 5 years ago, I affirmed my commitment to serve as president for all Sierra Leoneans. Fellow citizens, I reaffirm that pledge today. We have only one country, Sierra Leone, and we are all one people. As we mark this year's Independence Day, I look to the future with optimism, knowing that though the journey may be long, tough, and tortuous, sustainable prosperity for all is in sight. Let us continue to work actively to enhance peace and unity and promote progress in the sustainable transformation of our motherland. Since 1961, progress in our motherland has been forged by the inspiration, pain, sacrifice, and hard work of committed women and men across this nation. Similarly, our future progress is forged by our noble patriots' actions today and by all talking and doing what is right. Independence Day is not only about celebrating freedom from colonialism. It is also an occasion to celebrate our diversity, peace, and the democratic values and ties that bind us together as a united, sovereign nation. It is about reminding ourselves that we each have a duty of care to this nation, a duty to uphold our peace and security, and a duty to nurture and deepen our democracy. We each also have a duty to respect the rule of law and our civic responsibilities, and a duty to contribute selflessly to building an inclusive and sustainable future for all Sierra Leoneans. The future of Sierra Leone is all of us. Happy Independence.
Just after the president's speech, the streets will look empty, as only few people will be there in our streets for let them celebrate the independence. The celebration this year will look different from the other celebrations that we done they get. As schools they be done they organize events then for them school picking then they go teach them what is the Independence Day about. But this year, all a few people within our streets for let them celebrate the independence in a group, and most of them say for they be in a group. Now more of them party celebrations then they be concentrated to rather the celebration of the independence of this nation. We could just watch a short video of the celebration where we grandpa and granny then do on the 27th April 1961. So that will make we know say the independence now be a joy to the people then as alone. This video there about for tell the general public say independent not today for let we celebrate as if na burial and go find for let we go on the streets so that we will for go celebrate the joy and the love we don't get for ourselves inside these 62 years. Moreover, when next year they come, even though this year don't pass, but we go able for plan ourselves for next year independence celebration so that it will be a colorful one.
On April 27, 1961, a new nation was born. Its name, Sierra Leone. A former British colony and protectorate with its more than 2.5 million people, it is a land of contrasts, of isolated huts and air-conditioned hotels, of vast savannas and cloud-draped mountains, of tiny riverside settlements and cities like Freetown, which boasts the third largest natural harbor in the world. Hurrying to Freetown, the nation's capital, to celebrate Independence Day, were representatives of 65 nations, and of course, Sierra Leoneans themselves. They were coming to celebrate the day that a promise was kept. A promise by the British to prepare them for independence, a promise by the nation's leader, Sir Milton Augustus Margai, to lead them to independence. Sir Milton Margai, 65-year-old physician and graduate of the British University of Durham, was to be the first Prime Minister of the newly independent country. His foreign minister, the American-educated Dr. John Taffer Smart, an MD and an ordained minister.
Thank you for watching this video. Kindly comment in the comment section below and tell me how you celebrate your independence.